Hello, sci-fi fans. Welcome back to my channel. If you're tired of surface-level sci-fi and want shows that actually challenge ideas about power, identity, technology, and humanity itself, this list is for you. So get ready to explore 10 must-watch shows that shatter expectations, with narratives so intricate and twists so fierce they'll leave you questioning reality. Stick with me until the end, because I will give you some more honorable series for you. Well, let's count them down. Let's count. Number 12, Solo Mio, 2026.
Hey, I think that was Matthew. Who's on the back? Coffee lady. Go, Matty, go! You're two.
That's personal.
Oh, it's a no-show. Hey, Scusi, big tuna. He's gonna need that.
Starting the list is Solo Mio, a film that immediately stands out because it feels quieter and more personal than the usual blockbuster chaos. Even the title suggests themes of identity, independence, and emotional isolation. From what we know so far, this looks like a character-driven story where internal conflict matters just as much as external events.
I'm Claudia. I like your hair.
That's not gonna help him. He needs to heal.
These are the kinds of movies that don't rely on spectacle, but instead leave a lasting emotional impact. Personally, I think films like this often end up being the most memorable, not because they're loud, but because they feel real. Number 11, Normal, 2026. A movie called Normal already feels suspicious, and that's exactly why it works. In a year filled with destruction and sci-fi chaos, this title hints that something is very wrong beneath the surface. Early signals suggest a story that plays with perception, routine, and the idea of what normal actually means. Whether it leans psychological, sci-fi, or existential, it feels deliberately unsettling. These are the films that creep into your head slowly, and I'm genuinely curious to see where this one goes. Number 10, Hijack, 2026.
Look, just clear one thing up for me.
Everyone go to the front of the train now! 3, 2, 1. I send this train to the end of it.
At number 10, we have Hijack, a high-pressure thriller that looks designed to keep your heart rate up from start to finish. Confined spaces, ticking clocks, and characters forced to make impossible decisions. That's the energy this movie gives off.
No, he wants what? Justice? Or...
These stories work best when they don't let the audience breathe. If done right, Hijack could be one of those intense, edge-of-your-seat experiences you don't forget. Number 9, Killer Whale, 2026. Killer Whale taps directly into primal fear, humans versus nature, intelligence versus survival instinct. The concept suggests a tense battle against one of the ocean's most intelligent predators. What excites me here is the potential realism. No over-the-top villains, no supernatural twists, just isolation, fear, and nature at its most unforgiving. If this leans more survival thriller than creature spectacle, it could be genuinely terrifying. Number 8, Shelter, 2026.
Look, 3. Kill target on sight.
Shelter brings us into a much quieter kind of danger. Set in isolation, the story focuses on a man hiding from a violent past whose life is shattered when he rescues a mysterious young girl. What follows isn't just external threat.
Who is that? Who are these guys?
Book the reservation.
But emotional conflict, protection versus exposure, safety versus connection. The tension feels personal and relentless. I love thrillers like this because they're driven by character, not noise. Number 7, Dracula, 2026.
And you're the first to have captured a specimen alive. These creatures are the result of a divine curse.
Dracula returns once again, but this version looks like it's aiming for something darker and more psychological. Less romantic fantasy, more obsession and dread. The atmosphere feels heavy, intimate, and unsettling.
Exactly did I capture? A vampire.
Focusing on the slow corruption Dracula brings with him rather than skin. Personally, I'm most excited about this one because it feels risky, bold, and unpredictable. And those are the movies that tend to linger the longest. And flashy horror moments. If this film commits to tone and restraint, it could be one of the strongest vampire stories we've seen in years. Number 6, Street Fighter, 2026. At number 6, Street Fighter steps back into the spotlight. This adaptation has a lot to prove, but also a lot of potential. The characters are iconic. The rivalries are legendary, and the world is built for spectacle. The key will be embracing the fun without losing the emotional stakes. I'm cautiously optimistic. If it finds the right balance, this could finally be the Street Fighter movie fans have been waiting for. Number 5, World Breaker, 2026.
Broken many times.
World Breaker, starring Mila Jovovich, looks like pure post-apocalyptic intensity. The title alone suggests a world already past saving. Early glimpses hint at brutal environments, desperate survival, and a protagonist who refuses to go down quietly.
By an enemy we did not yet understand.
This feels gritty, physical, and relentless. This is exactly the kind of sci-fi action film that could surprise people if it puts character first. Number 4, Greenland 2, Migration, 2026.
North of your location. Open the door! Get it open! Outside! Grab onto something!
After surviving global extinction, Greenland 2, Migration shifts focus to what comes next, rebuilding in a frozen, shattered world. Instead of just disaster, this sequel is about movement, endurance, and hope. Families are forced to migrate through dangerous wastelands in search of something resembling a future. What I like most is that it feels more emotional than explosive, which makes the stakes feel real. Number 3, Fallout, Season 2, 2026.
Beginning to get along.
At number 3, Fallout Season 2 is easily one of the most anticipated returns in sci-fi television. The wasteland is expanding, secrets are unraveling, and survival is becoming more morally complicated than ever.
Unnatural things in the game. For good people?
Season 1 laid the groundwork. Now it's time to go deeper. If the show continues balancing dark humor, brutal realism, and rich world-building, it could define post-apocalyptic TV for years. Number 2, Avengers 5, Doomsday, 2026.
I have answered every call. To honor, duty, to war. A child. A life untouched by the...
Avengers 5, Doomsday takes the second spot, and honestly, the title says everything. This feels less like another sequel and more like a turning point. The teasers suggest a darker tone and consequences that actually matter.
Defeat one more enemy and return home to her.
This isn't just about saving the day. It's about what happens when everything is on the line. Marvel needs this to hit emotionally, and if it does, it could reset the entire franchise. Number 1, Mother of Flies, 2026.
The drum. But death knows only silence.
Taking the top spot is Mother of Flies, and this one feels deeply unsettling in the best way. The title alone hints at decay, obsession, and horror that's more psychological than loud. Everything about this project suggests something disturbing and intimate. The kind of film that doesn't rely on jump scares, but slowly crawls under your skin. If you're into sci-fi series that go beyond spectacle and actually explore big ideas, these shows deserve a spot on your watch list. If you enjoyed this sci-fi TV series recommendation, make sure to check out our previous episodes, share them with your friends, and subscribe for more deep dive countdowns and recommendations.